what's up, crew? It's Marshall, come to True Guys Girls Raw. I appreciate you coming along for another one of these boxing adventures. This one, very, very, very cool, very humble to do this for another fellow knife maker. And this is for Mike over at, I'll have his link down below for Ekim Knives. Take a look. Does some outstanding work of his own. But Mike goes, yo bro, I want to get something you haven't done yet. And you see, he's actually right over there. He's number one. He was the first one on the new billboard. And he says, yeah, I want a LMK EDC, what I'm calling EDC 6, but they're 6.5 inches. And I want the Persian, which I call them Persians. Persian is a trailing point that is kind of a negative angle, so that if you, let's get my measuring stick, come down the center. If you go down the center line of the knife handle, you'll see the tip is neutral. So it's an upswept or a trailing point that ends up having a neutral tip, if that makes sense. When it's in your hand, take my hand away, right? So it's my Persian. Negative angle Persian, I've called it in the past. Negative angle Persian fighters, I've had a few of those. Balanced very, very well, even for a small knife. Super important. Can't get lucky doing that. Seeing things. Anyway, freaked me out. To the point, Mike's like, you know, or if you want, you've seen how it would be the first time building a EDC 6.5 in a Persian. I'd like that. If not, go. And I'm like, you said if you can't do it, you can't fit it, you can't manage it, go ahead and maybe a standard drop point. Challenge accepted. And here she is. This is number 153 LMK. I know it was a long backdrop, but you guys and girls, I feel need to know the whole story. It is an S35 VN, CPM S35 VN that I purchased from Pete and Aldo Bruno over at New Jersey Steel Baron. The carbon fiber is the phenomenal F50 from Nate over at Ghost Carbon Fiber. I'll have both Pete and Nate's Instagram links down below. From there, you can easily, it's the easiest way to get to their web domain and all their websites. It is as I stated, my EDC 6.5 negative angle Persian or trailing point, negative angle trailing point, with a high performance variable grind to allow him still a very precise tip that is super high performance but still thick and leans way down. There I am. That's how you take an LMK selfie. You get the reflection in the blade like that. From USA Knife Maker, the classic red G10 liner. The 250. The 1/4 inch tubes have been, brass tubes have been, or the 250 brass tubes have been flared, epoxied, and chamfered. And by special request, Mike asked for a small tech lock and provided it. Thank you, big, huge respect for his horizontal carry or appendix carry. I can't remember which at this time. I'll just show you the first one. Actually, if you guys girls follow me on Instagram, you already know. You already got all your giggles out, but there are some that still only follow on YouTube and Facebook. So if you don't know Facebook, Lloyd Marshall Knives, I have a page there also. But here's the first that is set up for a large tech lock, and I went, oops. And then here's the second with interruptions, set up for a large tech lock. And I went, what? Every large tech lock in the LMK shop was removed so that the third time was the charm. Bang. Ah man, I was so upset. I kicked the dang drill press when I did it the second time. And it is now confirmed. My foot clad in tactical flip-flops kicking the drill press won this time. So, pause of retention, went on and off belt. And you know how we like it. Oh, and the hole patterns on this are way different than a large tech lock, but I still did it the same. That's why there are so many rivets, or eyelets, excuse me, because you have your horizontal and diagonal availability, and you can even run static cord if you choose to. So, you know how we roll. Put the sheath aside for now on the drill press. Kicked that thing so hard, I was howling like a dog, man. Oh, yeah, man, it was bad. Mama Sita laughed hysterically. Get a better cut on that. Do not hit the sharpening notch. Let's save those for after. Give a little wipe down real quick. As far as, you know, people like, yo, bro, that is a super thick tip. It is still hair popping sharp. Just a tip. No, I got a dang bald spot. Just a tip. So, she is going to serve you very well, my friend. But, you know, I love cutting stuff, you know, so we're going to do it. And when you asked me to do a video for you, you know, Attack the Hot's going in. So, phone book paper, you can see right through it. You know how we go. Curly Q. Oh. Cut it off. Curly Q. Curly Q. Bang. Sharp. And just a tip, get our tackle hot in there. Oh, dang it, hit the ground. No tack to the heart of mine. Hits the ground and then goes out in the mail. Not acceptable. I don't know if I have enough paper over here to get another tack to the heart in. No, gotta get a new page. Like that matters. Ooh, little tiny curlicue. And before you guys, girls, leave a comment, oh, you dropped that tackle hard on purpose. It was a happy coincidence. Okay, carry on. Ooh, excellent. This one did not hit the ground. We gotta come right back to the highest part of the or highest performing part of the grind. Shave off free hanging paper, no problem. So guys, girls, you know how we do it. Nothing but love. Let's go over the logistics real quick of the extras. I have everything in place for 153 LMK this time. 153 is a Persian trailing point. I should have said negative angle Persian, but the steel is the CPM S35VN. The model is the LMK EDC 6 Persian. Again, negative angle Persian. But today is June 1st, 2015, number 153, Lloyd Marshall. Nice to meet you. And business card for Mike. He has my number. Text me anytime, my friend. Whether you have questions, knife making questions, if you have something, you know, ask away. You know, I'm here to help you out. It's the least I could do to bless you with knowledge. And if I don't have it, you know, I'm just a text or a phone call away from Mr. Gillespie, who is a genius, in my opinion. Probably certified too somewhere, but love this. So we're going to go ahead, put the tack of hot between the cards, and I'm going to include the Rusty Rags Ultimate Knife Care Kit in the new clamshell packaging. I think the new clamshells are pretty dang cool. I did on stinking video. Can't get away from that. Put the cards in there. Just barely nibbled me. Gave me a love bite. And we'll close everything back up. Never mind, I don't love the Rusty Rags clamshells anymore. Just kidding. Still love these things. And you get yourself the Rusty Rags Ultimate Knife Care Kit. Still the most versatile knife kit, knife protectant there is, in my opinion. And that's that. Let's go ahead and first and foremost wrap my finger up. Nothing to see here. Carry on. It's like it never happened. And now rid of any of the LMK DNA. It's funny if you've been with me long enough. Everything has to have an acronym, I guess. Wipe it down. Now let's go ahead and put the good protectant on there. This doesn't have to go far, but still, that's how I say goodbye. Get my rusty rags on her. Thoroughly wiped down. Number 153, LMK. And I got to tell you, you know, thank you. Again, one thing, Mike had a set price on this knife, and he went above and beyond and made sure that gratuity so that I could take my wife out and have lunch. I think that's awesome. Thank you. Also, the last thing I forgot to say is the outstanding information engraving on the spine. There's CPM, S35VN, L Marshall, and number 153. So this is the last time this knife comes out of the sheath by my hands. I took all the pictures earlier on a rainy day, but they're still pretty dang cool. I like them. So we're gonna keep them, wipe the sheath down, wipe everything down. And last time this knife comes out, be blessed. Guys, girls, again, please take a look down the links below, show some support, and hopefully my friend Mike goes ahead and keeps the hashtag at 153 LMK going, and you can see, if you guys and girls want, from the very, very beginning when this was annealed steel from New Jersey Steel Bearing to its finished state as of now. So thank you for coming along for another one of these box adventures. I hope everyone's week is excellent, because you do deserve it. Out. Wow.